mostly 30-second sets. We're gonna have some fun, introduce some new things for you today. So we're gonna go right into this. We're gonna warm up and then we're gonna go right into your workout. So here's what I want you to remember is that we want you to do this workout 3 times this week. So taking 24 to 48 hours in between. So let's get started. So let's do a nice squat. No rush on these. You've learned squats by now. You've done a ton of them with your program. So get that down. Remember, form first, always. Squat. Keep that core nice and tight. Let's do 2 more here. All right, we're gonna come down on the mat. I'm all warm already. So we're gonna come down on the mat and we're gonna do some bird dogs. So we're gonna use relax through the neck, opposite arm, opposite leg in this. So remember, keep your core tight. And that we're loosening up everything. All right, so let's bring those knees back a little bit. Shift it in, and we're just gonna do a couple of push-ups on the knees. Let's do 8 of these. Take it up. And I'm just going to move this out of the way. I don't like jumping on my mat because I'm always kind of a little bit slip cautious. So we're going to do here, nice and tight core. So we're going to kind of jump and turn. So a little bit like this. When we get back to where we started, we're going to go in the opposite direction. One more. And then back. And then reverse it. Good stuff. So let's do 10 taps, and then we're going to do 10 running mountain climbers, and then we're going to jump right into our workout. All right. So down on your mat. 10. Good work. Grab a sip of water, and then we're going to get started for the next set. For our set number 1. All right, so because this is a new exercise, first up we're not going to use any weights. And for the first time that you do this, you might not want to add any weights at all. So we're going to be doing our bench lunge. So before I press the timer, I'm going to show you how to do this. So you walk out really far so that you're going to be in a giant lunge. Your toe is going to come on. Now you'll see I've got the flat of my foot on. Some people like to do it with their toe box on. It just depends on what's comfortable. Try different positions. What I don't like about this one is a lot of the times people have a tendency to tweak at the hip and tweak at the ankle. So we really want to be cautious of form. So I like to do it this way with a little bit more of a lean back, making sure that you're not leaned over as you do it, that you're pushing your body back. But just, it depends on what's going to be comfortable for you. So just try a few different things and you'll figure it out. Let's go. So you want to take it out so that you're in this nice giant lunge. Squeeze your butt as you come out. So really dig it in, squeeze through the leg, keep that core nice and tight. Chest is kind of almost like a little bit of a lean back, so you're going to feel a nice deep stretch here in this side, as well as working that other leg. We're almost there. Last one. Switch it out. All right, so let's pop that leg forward and go right in. So you're going to lose a couple of seconds either way, but it's really important to go as quick as you can into the other set. So keep it going. Remember, a little bit of a lean back. Push through that hip as you come up. Maneuver your foot a tiny bit. We've got one more and stop. So now we're going to superset this one with a lying chest press. We're going on our bench, and we're gonna do a bridge chest press. So let's come down, heels up on your bench, body out on the floor. So it's gonna look like this. So take it in, put your hips up, and then bring them up and down. And we are going for 30 seconds. So keep it going. Keep those hips up. Core is engaged. Last one. Bring it in. Good work. So we're going to come back up and jump right back into our lunge. That leg up. Back on the first one. Keep your core nice and tight. If you're feeling up to it, you can hold a dumbbell out here. If this is brand new and you still need to get your footing and your balance, then just hold your arms out. Lean back that little bit. Push through the heel so that you're really hitting that glute in this one. This is a nice fun one, isn't it? One of my favorites, actually. It really hits the legs everywhere. The inner thigh, glutes, a little bit of everything. Switch it up to the other side. And then let's dig nice and deep. Drop that hip as much as you can. Keep the core nice and tight. We're getting there. I know your legs are burning. We start hard. So we'll get the worst out of the way. Stop. We'll get the worst out of the way in the beginning. So back down on your mat. So take up. All right, so let's go. So let's lift those hips up and down. Watch your form, nice and slow. Engage those hamstrings and core. We're getting there. Stop. All right. So we're going to come back up. We're going to go right into our bench lunge. My brain is not working the best. So we're going to go right into this, 30 seconds. This is our last set here. So let's just bang this out. Then we'll take a quick break. So let's dig it nice and deep. And I'm going to put the music while we're doing this. So, I'm going to leave this in. I've decided I'm not even editing that out. Keep going. We're almost there. So, I'm going to edit that out because you know what? Sometimes that stuff happens in the gym. Sometimes we make a little bit fools of ourselves. And that's all good. So let's switch it up to the other side. And you know what else is really good for working out? Swearing. We actually know that if people can swear during pain, they can actually withstand more of it. So if you feel like flicking out a few F-bombs or whatever, just go for it. It works. We're almost there. Good stuff. All right, let's set it up. We're coming back down on our mat. Last set of elevated chest press. All right, let's get your weights. Get into your position. And let's come in and out. Engage those hamstrings and core as much as possible. Drive those hips up and down. Let's really tackle this. You should have a good sweat on now. Just kind of popping out everywhere. Keep those hips up. We're almost there. And stop. Good work. All right. So now we're going to grab a rest. And we're gonna come back and we're gonna set up for round number 2, which is not gonna be as hard, I promise. All right, so what we're gonna be doing this time is called fast feet. If you played sports or anything, which I didn't, I learned this totally in the gym. I'm not really the athletic type for like sports athletics, but I've learned a lot of sports drills over the years. So what we're gonna be doing now is a bit of a sports drill. It's called fast feet. So if you have a string or something like that and you want to put it out, you can go for it. I don't use anything because I kind of know what we're doing here. So our fast feet, if you look at my feet during this, is gonna go like this. So we're gonna be moving, as you can see, I'm getting closer to you and further away. So it's like, we're gonna do like the Sesame Street, near, far. The workouts today are going to my brain a little bit. So what we're gonna do is 30 seconds of that, and we're gonna superset that with snow angels, reverse snow angels, which you learned in the intermediate program. So we're gonna be doing 30 seconds of each of those, 3 sets as normal. You do the like near, far. So 30 seconds, let's go. So just kind of work with whatever room you have to work with, so that picture that there's a line that you're kind of fast feeding over and above. So you get a bit of a leg workout, but a lot of great cardio. So if you're only in like a 2-foot space, then just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Near, far. I'm kidding. All right. So now we're gonna do our reverse snow angel. So what we're gonna do is coming right down on the floor. You're lifting up as you bring your arms up and down. So as though you're creating that snow angel in the snow, but you're upside down. So you can really feel this engage the back muscles. We're gonna keep the back, the legs off the floor so that you can really, oh, that was quick. Let's go right into it. So let's do our near far. Some of the athletic people I know would kill me if I started calling this near far. They're very serious about their sports drills. So let's keep it going. We're getting there. Nice. So just picture that straight line, and then you're touching. Stop. And let's go into our snow angels. Right down. So lift those legs, squeeze through the glutes, squeeze those arms down, touch your hands together, keep your face down. Good work. All right, let's go near far. It'll be like the advanced program joke. So let's keep it going. Watch those toes on that line. Skip them out. Keep it going. All right, snow angels. Oh, let's do this. This feels good, doesn't it? Bring those legs up, and then snow angels. Pull them together. Pull down. Squeeze everything. All right, so that's set 3. Oh wait, set 2, sorry. Grab some water. We're gonna set up for set number 3, which is gonna be a leg workout. So prepare for that, grab some water, have a quick rest, let your heart rate calm down, and then we're ready to go. All right, so here's what we're doing on this one. We're gonna be doing 3 again. So this series is gonna take us about 6 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes to do. So we're gonna need 1 dumbbell, lighter or heavier. Kind of go a little bit as heavy as you can. On this one, because we're working on 30 seconds, we're going to lose a few seconds on either side, which means that instead of that 12 and 15 number, we're working faster. So you should be able to lift a little heavier because you're not going to get the same reps out. So what we're doing is a lateral lunge. It's kind of like a clean and press, but with dumbbells. So, it's my favorite joke, is I say, my husband asked me to clean. So I did 3 sets of 12. And you're gonna see exactly what that is now. So you can use a lighter weight or a heavier weight. So what we're gonna be doing is like a lateral lunge. It's called a clean and press. So you're gonna come down for a lateral lunge. So lateral lunge, bring it up and push it over. So we're gonna repeat the same side for 30 seconds. Then when we say switch, we're gonna come back on the other side. So the next time someone asks you to clean, you can say, I did 3 sets of 12, or 3 sets of 30. All right, so let's take it up, and let's go. So right into that lateral lunge, squeeze it down, push it so you can see you're not just getting a leg workout here, you're getting a full body. So you wanna keep that chest up as you come down. It's gonna work the abs, the ribs a little bit more. You're getting shoulders, back of the shoulders, legs, lower back. Total body workout in this one. And way more fun than actual cleaning. All right, drop it down. Take it up, switch up your legs. We're right into it. Coming back up. There we go. Let's take it up. Let's go right in. Keep that chest up. Nice full lunge. All right, drop that down. And then we've got, and then we're going to superset this with Spider-Man climb. So I'm going to do this one side on so you can make sure that you can see properly what we're doing. So we're going to go for 30 seconds. So start in plank form. 1, 1, out, out. So it's going to look like this. So we're going to go nice and fast. And I'm going to show you from the front angle as well what that's going to look like. So let's jump in and go. So up, up, out, out, up, 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 up. Keep it going. I know this one is tough. Lots of good cardio for you. But you're really getting a full body workout here with this one. Up, up, out, out. If you need to slow it down. Up, up, out, out. All right. So, because there was so much cardio on that one, we're going to take 30 seconds to rest, and then we're going to redo that. So, grab a sip of water, and then we're going to go right back into it with our clean and press. Heavier if you can. So we'll do the best we can. All right, let's go wide. Let's take them up. And let's go right into it. Form first. Always remember, it's better to get 8 really good ones than 12 half-ass ones. We're almost there. So, just lay down, move it over. So remember, we want this up, sit it into that lateral lunge, pull it up so that you're feeling that row with the press. So let's go, keep it going. We're getting closer. Let's come up. And go. All right. So let's come down for our, so we're gonna go right into our Spider-Man climb. So let's go. Let's take it up, up, out, out, up, up, out, out, up, up, out, out. So let's try not to talk during this one. Let's just up, up, out, out, up, out. Keep it going. Couple of seconds. And stop. Good work. Let's take that 30-second break again. clean and press. Let's get your dumbbell ready. 30 seconds. Let's go. Take it nice and wide. Push right into this. Keep your form good so that you're rolling up. So you break this move down. So you're rolling up. Chest is tight. No arch in the back. Chest up, back flat. Dig deep for this one. This is your last set. Great full body workout. Other side. Keep that core nice and tight. We're getting there. Chest is up. Stop. All right, Spider-Man climb. Let's go right into it. Up, up, out, up, up, out, out. So as fast or as slow, keep going. As fast or as slow as you need to here. Almost there. And stop. All right. So let's take that about a minute of rest. And then we're going to come back for set number 4. So you're going to be working on abs. So in this set of abs, I'm going to use a chair to show you what we're up to for this set. So if you don't have a chair and you have your bench nearby, that's fine. So you can use that. So I'm going to kind of angle myself so you can see what I'm doing. And we're going to do 30-second intervals again on this one. And if you don't have a chair or a bench, just follow along with the moves. You'll be able to do it. What makes the chair and the bench so good is that you can't cheat because you'll hit it. So when we don't have a bench or a chair, so you don't have one, run and grab one, or like a coffee table, something, anything nearby so that you can kind of have something to angle your feet around, because then what allows us to do is not cheat, which is the key right up there with consistency to getting your workouts done. So we're going to be doing 30 seconds. So first set, I'm going to show you what we're doing. So we're doing 2 sets here. So on our first set, we're going to be coming in and out. So you put your feet under the chair, over the chair. So then our second set, we're going to lean back. We're going to be coming around the chair. So you can really feel that more than you realize that you're going to. But in 30 seconds and 3 intervals, you're going to feel it. So we're going to get started. So let's lean it back. So hands are back. Core is nice and tight. And creating this nice V-sit. So let's go. So tuck them up. Toes to heels. So out, in. Now, if at any point you feel like your back is hurting, then make sure that you've got your core nice and tight. So if you need to stop and adjust your core, stop and adjust. So up and down. Keep it going. We got 5 seconds left. All right. So we're going to do our 30 seconds around. So that means you might need to scooch back from your chair a little bit. So if you do, just kind of find your way so that your legs can be almost straight. So that we can get started on this one. So leaning it back, bring your legs up and out. Up and out so that you can go around it. And you can see that having a chair to guide you in is a good guide, because otherwise you wouldn't necessarily keep your feet at the elevation height that they need to be at. So let's take it up and down. Almost there. Stop. So you can really feel that. You can also probably feel it in your lower back. So remember, if your lower back is hurting you, it could just be that you're not holding your abs tight enough. So making sure that you have that front panel kind of really locked in place. But then the other thing is that sometimes your abs are just not strong enough and it's forcing your back to take over. And if that's the case, then there's just lots of extra Supermans, patience with it. It does take time to build your body the right way. And we're doing this whole program. You know, it's only been 25 weeks, 26 weeks since you started training from your beginners to your advanced. So have a little patience with yourself and just, you know, if you need to stop and rest it for a second, then come back in. There's nothing wrong with that. Just to let your body build up to it. It's better to stop and rest than risk an injury. So let's go for in and out again at 30 seconds. So let's take them up and down. Keep it going, nice and strong. We're almost there. Okay, we're under halfway there, if that helps. I know that when you're training your abs, 30 seconds is a lot longer. We got 4 seconds. All right, let's rest those out for a second. And then we're gonna do our rounds. So let's come in, feel those. Push back if you need to. Keep that core nice and tight. We're less than halfway. If your back hurts, ease it up, and then go right back in. Make sure that you've got those core muscles nice and tight. And stop. We're gonna take a little break, just in a few seconds. Lie it back, stretch out the back. So when you lift up a little bit, you just kind of, and then hug it in. So you can rock side to side. So you can really let your back just get that little tiny bit of break that it needs. And you know, we did a lot of back and elevated back workouts today as well. So sometimes if your abs are failing a little bit, then that's what can happen. So that's not a bad thing. So let's go in and out. This is our last set on these ones. So stay nice and strong. We're gonna get there and you're really gonna feel the core working in this one. We're less than half. We're almost there, a couple of seconds. Stop. All right, so let's just take a few seconds here and then we're gonna do our rounds. This is our last ab set. Stretch out that back again if you need to. And that's all bunched up here. Kind of. I'm a bit particular about my things when I work out. So, as you can see, it keeps kind of sketching out on me a little bit. All right, so let's go into our last set here. Lean it back. Keep that core nice and tight. Really focus on pulling those abs in. And then nice and around. We're almost there, just a few seconds left. And stop. All right. So we're going to take about a minute. Grab some water, and then we're going to set up for our last set. So our last set's going to be pretty tough. We're going into a set of Tabata on this one, so 2010s. So what we're doing here is burpees and squat jacks. I know it's tough, but it's 4 minutes, and out of that, you're only really working 2. So let's do this nice and strong. We're going to slow everything down to make sure that we get our form. And we're going to finish this workout rock solid. So Tabata is, of course, 2010s, not 30 seconds. It's going to seem like a breeze, but we're going to be doing 4 sets of each one of those. We're going to start with squat jacks, which are a lot easier than jump squats. So that's the gratitude for today, is to think about what you could be grateful for. All right, so remember our squat jacks, hands down, jump, down, nice form. Good work. So we'll just take our time, get through this. We've done a lot of legs today, and stop. So you've got 20 or 10 seconds, and then we're going to go into burpees. So same thing, we'll take our burpees nice and slow for you. Just kind of keep a good pace, not like a kill yourself pace. All right, let's go. Hands down, jump back, jump in, jump up. Hands down, jump back, in, Rest. So that wasn't even that long. So, let's go, squat jacks. All right, so 10 seconds, and then we've got our burpees again. So once this set's over, we're halfway there. All right, hands down, jump back, jumping in, up, and up, and up, and up. One more. All right. So, 10 seconds. Not really enough time to do anything other than catch your breath. Squat jacks. Let's take it out. Nice and slow if you need to. There's no rush to get anywhere, because the time is going to pass anyway. All right, so we're down to 60 seconds of work. Do burpees. Let's go. All right, so one more set of each, 40 seconds of work. That's it. You got this, one set of each. Let's go. Squat jacks. Oh, we still got a few seconds. A little bit faster on this round. Stop. One more set of burpees. Woo. I'm panting now. Last set, let's do it. High fives. Take a moment, breather, grab your water, lay out your mat. We're gonna stretch. All right, that was some workout. All right, so let's make this. Take them up, lean out. Keep the chest up. Push your toes towards your chest as you're stretching. You're gonna feel a lot deeper into the legs. So feel that one. And then never underestimate stretching. I took it for granted for a really long time. So really pull this in. And I ended up with a lot of injuries. So a lot of the times we're like, I'm killed, I just need to lie on the floor, and then we say we'll stretch later and we don't. Really important to remember you're stretching now. If you do this one right and you're pulling in with your elbow to your leg, and then you push the shoulder out and away, you're gonna hit your back stretch in there too. So it's kind of a double bonus. Release. Now let's go on the other side. My legs feel like jelly. So let's push this one out too. So you're really feeling that nice back stretch in here. Kind of feels a little awkward when you first start to do it, but over the years I've learned not only how to work out more efficiently, but how to stretch more effectively as well. And if you can get more than one thing, I think yoga really gave me that opportunity to be able to do that. Figuring out how to, let's move one leg in, lean it out, pull that toe in, keep your chest up and push your chest towards your toe while you're pulling your toe towards your chest. Yoga really allowed me to figure out how to stretch multiple body parts at the same time. It's certainly more efficient and effective at stretching. So let's lean it over, keep that chest up, pull that toe towards your chest as you lean it in. So if you're doing this one, you might even feel that you've got a little bit of, like if you're leaning over with your chest up, you may actually start to feel that you're kind of getting it out through your back and your lower back as well, which is fine. All right, let's take this over. We're going to come into pigeon. So one of my favorite yoga poses actually really helps me loosen up my hips. I naturally have really tight hips. I think I'm very short. My muscles are all really condensed and really tight, and especially in the hip sockets, and numerous injuries and things like that. So I find that this is personally one of my favorites, especially if you like to run, then this is a good one for you to try. So let's switch that one out and do it as much as you want, as long as you want. There is such a thing as too short of stretching, but not really too much stretching, so to speak. All right, and let's take this over, get a little bit of a back stretch, and out. Take it back. And take it back. Push it out. It's been a pleasure today. I hope you really enjoyed this workout. Do it twice more this week, and then we'll see you back here for week 3 next week. Have a great day.